They were still having a joyous blast upon the cold and festive stage. After they got rid of his dumb ass, it seemed to calm their rage. It was then that the wind started to howl like a ghost trapped in a cage. For some unknown and weird reason, the good weather started to change. The change was very rapid. It seemed to come out of nowhere. The festive mood disappears immediately. There was a lot of chaos everywhere. It was a calm before the storm, the suspense filling their hearts with fear, as they cower in their nervousness. Lightning and thunder fills the air. Heavy wind appeared and started to blow. They could hear the howling scream. Heavy rain appeared and started to fall, wiping the deck of the ship clean. The bad weather attacked the sails. Even little tornadoes started to spin. This all happens all of a sudden. It was a very frightening scene. The ship was rocking back and forth as the violent waters churned. It was like the gods were very angry, and they had no place to run. Extreme nervousness and cold sweat. What the hell was going on? Father, please forgive us, for we know not what we have done. The crew rushes to their positions, on top the unruly boat, trying to keep order on top the ship, as the captain put on his ugly coat. Suddenly they are completely sober, as the rain seems to mock and gloat. They try their best with all their might, to keep the unstable ship afloat. All their efforts was very futile, no matter how hard the fight. The bad weather kept increasing, so bad that it blocked their little sight. The ship shook in all directions, it was hard for it to stay upright. The ship tossed around violently. In the dark and lonely night, lightning strikes around the boat, flashes in the endless black. The calm water starts to rage, filled with many psychotic sharks. The atmosphere felt very creepy. All of a sudden it was very dark. The ocean was very angry, like it was avenging Mark. This development is very strange, like some kind of dark fated ploy. They started to connect the dots like a puzzle or evil Lego toy. But it was not hard to figure out. It all started after they killed the boy. They start to realize that they fucked up, for the whole ocean was annoyed. With nowhere for them to escape, the atmosphere was quite depressing. You can feel the sadness in the air, so contagious, and their stomachs turning. Listen to the wind's sorrowful cry, felt almost like the sea was mourning. The oceans and the heavens wept. Their actions was finally dawning. Lightning flashes and the sky rumbled in celebration and very loud. The winds whistled and the sky churned, in extreme joy and very proud. They looked up as the clouds parted, and the oceans and the heaven bowed. They were filled with intense surprise. There was a familiar face in the clouds. It was the face of a handsome boy they had last saw on his knee. Although they knew he was innocent, they had killed him ruthlessly. With no remorse or second thought, they tossed him into the endless sea. The ugly captain felt extreme terror, that he started to tremble and pee. In his eyes was absolute rage, the violence that was to come. His eyes was filled with pending revenge. They all heard the silent drum. Inside his eyes was mercilessness. All sentiment was totally gone. It all came together perfectly. It was the eyes of lightning storm.